What's up, fellas? It's Leonidas here. I want to talk to you guys about 2K and then just one of the problems they have when they made this game. Now, I know other YouTubers talked about this before, but I'm a YouTuber and I want to talk about some stuff too. Maybe talk a little bit, change it up a little bit, say something different than what maybe some other guys said. But one problem I have with the game is that it's a small problem, but they should have made it a little bit better, and they should make it like this in 2K18. Is the dunks in this game. So I know it's a little bit flawed because everybody could dunk on pretty much any player, any archetype. Even if you're a sharpshooter, you got low dunks, you're not even have it maxed out, you can still dunk on other players. So even though that's a flaw in the game, it's still not too big of a issue for me, because it makes the game a little more fun, especially for the casual players when players are going to occasionally play. I just want to go make a couple dunks, so try to get some points. So that part isn't that big a deal for me. But one thing they just changed maybe a month or so ago was that all of a sudden you'll miss wide open dunks. Or you'll miss dunks that really aren't contested. Which is bullshit, because we all know in a close game, just a wide open dunk that you miss could be the difference between the game won and the game lost. So that's one flaw that I don't think any of us likes. It's just not as fun, because even though we want the game realistic, some things we really want the game to just say, okay, this needs to go for the player. And of course one of those is a dunk. If you got a wide open dunk, we need to make that. Layups too, but dunks is usually the bigger problem. Because what they should have done is that they should have just said, you know what, even though we'll let everybody be able to dunk on any archetype, what we should do is make it so that occasionally you should miss a contested dunk. Because even though it's a video game, if you kind of base it on real life, those are the dunks are the hardest to make, is when a guy's contesting you. And that should be the one in a video game that you should miss occasionally, not the one where you're just wide the fuck open, because that just makes everybody mad. And most importantly, it makes the game less fun, because even though it's still based in real life, we're still playing this game to have some fun. So when you put things in a video game that makes it more realistic but less fun, or even like kind of kills some of the fun factor, that's some of the stuff that you have to take out of the game. Oh, because sometimes, you'll see the animation where you'll go and dunk on a guy and your opponent, he's not even jumping, but you'll miss it. And we don't like that, because just a couple plays earlier, a couple possessions earlier, the same player went to go and dunk on two players, and he makes it just easy, no problem. But all of a sudden, one possession or a few possessions later, you can't dunk on someone that's just standing next to you or standing under you. So that's one flaw that makes the game less fun and really not as desirable and as consistent as we would like. So of course, that's my take, and I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in one of my next videos.